Hello friends and welcome to Let's Play Silent Hunter 4 with me, Lord Cucumber. Okay, I've made several attempts at recording this already. And as you know, 2 of those attempts are online. I got killed in both attempts and 3 times the charm, so we're gonna try it once more. I'm gonna start on a later date in the war, January of 1942. The war is in full motion for the Americans. It's going on. They're really into it, and they're fighting the Japanese in the Pacific with all the equipment they got. Now I picked a GAR class submarine. I never even sailed it before, so I have no idea what I'm starting. But it is the goal. It's called the USS Greyback. Its designation is SS-208, and we're assigned to the Pacific Fleet. We're going to Hawaii.
Welcome back, while we still hold the base here, that is. It seems that the Japanese don't waste any time. They've taken Hong Kong, landed on the Thai coast and also on Malaya, where they've pushed the British south towards Singapore. Our allies deployed their battleship force to counter the landings, but it was promptly sunk by Jap bombers based in Indochina. Thus, the Japs have gained control of all air and sea lanes in the South China Sea. Obviously, the next target will be Singapore, and there's little hope to hold them back from taking the city. The Philippines were attacked with multiple landings on the north and south parts of Luzon, forcing the mixed U.S. local defenses to abandon Manila, including our submarine base there, and retreat into the Bataan Peninsula. For the moment, our troops are holding back the Japanese, but we don't know for how long they can continue and what the supply situation is. It has been suggested that submarines be used to supply the troops and evacuate key personnel from the region. So please, make all preparations pending your orders.
Right. That's clear. Very clear. Okay, so they're evacuating the Philippines again. I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did before. That is, do my mission then return to Manila, because I actually died in my first attempt because of a stupid miscalculation on my part. I figured going back to Manila was supposed to be the idea, but it wasn't, because Manila by the time I got back, was already taken by Japanese, and I had orders, but I hadn't read them, to return to Indonesia, where the base was resituated. So they moved their base during my mission. Well, I couldn't have known. I mean, I could have known, but I didn't. Right, I'm just going to check if my options are correct. Options. Gameplay settings. Okay, so for the attempt you didn't see, I turned on the manual targeting system. I find it rather difficult, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for Imperial measurement units, even though metric has my preference. We're at 85% realism, the same as we did the first attempt. Go. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Okay, and let's have a look at the sub we have. This is the Greyback. Let's see the goodness. They have Mark 14 torpedoes, big ones. 4 tubes aft, 6 tubes front, and 10 torpedoes in reserve. The crew. Okay, and alright, so that's our crew. Maybe we should hire some crew to man this, the aft gun deck and the AA guns. That would be nice, I guess. Hey, that's a sound specialist. Alright, I think I like him. We're not going to go for him yet. We don't have anything to go on. However, now we're gonna have to move men around. Yeah, just gonna have to figure out who's good with guns. He's pretty good with guns. Adrian Madison, we gotta remember him. He's a good gunner. If we put him on the aft deck gun, he'll do just fine. As well as Teddy W. Hull. Okay, good. So all the guys in the torpedo room are actually good with the deck gun. That's nice to know. Alright, and okay, so the officers are even better. Right, okay. Alright, I will be starting my next mission very soon, but first I'm gonna have some lunch here, which I will deprive you of. You will not see me having lunch. And yeah, see you in a moment. And here we go on our next mission. Basically, it's the same mission as before. We're going for photo recon in Hiroshima Harbor. It's always the same. First mission. Yeah, we're gonna infiltrate it. This time I have the Trigger Maru mod running again. So Trigger Maru 2.0 or 2.1 update, depending on whatever version you're running. I'm running the 2.1 update anyway. Thanks whoever made that. I don't recall remembering who that was, but it's a great mod and it makes things much more difficult. So that's our target. Going on a photo recon yet again. Alright, we're gonna start outside of the harbor, and hopefully we won't get messed up, as is fairly usual for me by now. Right, I'll see you inside the game once the game has loaded.
Stop.
And here we are. Okay, so we're surfaced. All the red lights are on. That means we've got all the valves open. Everything is opened.
Bearing 3, 4, 6, medium range.
Alright, and we are still quite close to land. We're supposed to start out in the water and not in the harbor. But okay, I guess we are starting in the harbor for some unnecessary reason. Alright, so let's plot a course out of here. Here are other submarines, as you might see. I'm gonna see, that's the rest of the fleet right there. There's a US supply ship in the background coming in. I like the way the game actually models all the ship movements in the harbor as well. Alright, and let's plot a course, shall we? We'll start with that. There we go. And there's a land unit here that's been correctly identified as being a friendly land unit. Lovely. Alright, let's just make our way out of this place.
Yes, sir. Dive plane set for normal dive.
No. Not normal dive. Just
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Dive plane set for normal dive.
I don't want.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all four engines. Stand by to charge back.
I completely forget every time how stuff works. And then I use the ASW key combinations and to steer the boat, which doesn't work. Alright, so we're heading out of Midway like this, like so. And we're heading way out to Japan, man. We're just gonna head straight west, I guess. Almost straight west. Right, so last time going into Hiroshima Bay was done through the Bungo Suido. We might as well do that again, because that worked rather well. Providing we don't get seen. Okay, let's just plan that out a little bit more logical. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna go for the same plan as we had before. That worked. Just gonna go straight through here, then into the next bits of water. Now I don't intend to sink ships in the harbor. I could do that like last time. But well, I am not quite sure how it will end. Alright, so the day is what? January 3rd, 1942. War has started completely. Alright. Alright, let's have a look top side how this looks. Okay, I'm not sure, but I think these are other guard class or normal class submarines. Oh, you can see little people walking. That's just so cool. Look at that. He's just patrolling the harbor. He's got a welding shield over his face. That looks cool. Alright. Some supply tents. Land units. Yeah, it's probably a jeep. Alright. Yeah, we're heading out. Alright. As you can see, I don't have any more environmental mods running. That's for a very clear reason. There's a sentry there. Hello, sentry. And that's because they're incompatible with the mod that I'm running. So, it's unfortunate, but we're gonna have to do with the game's graphics, which are nice, I guess. For a game that's a couple of years old, looks pretty good. Here's that supply ship again. It's an armed supply ship by the looks of things. They've got machine guns on the bow there. Or cannon, maybe. Yeah. Alright, so we're heading out of Hawaii. Beautiful Hawaii. Oahu, I don't know. One of the islands. And once we hit traffic, I will report back in. Until then, bye-bye. Okay, a little update. We're nearing Japan. We are actually now finally burning fuel as we're supposed to. And as you can see, it took me almost 20% of my fuel to even reach the Japanese islands. I think it's going to be around 25% of my fuel consumption. Which is good to know, because I need the fuel to maneuver. Especially if I have to go ahead flank. I'm going to burn up fuel like nothing else. And there's no way of getting any gas around here. I mean, Surabaya is the next port of call nearby. And Midway, we could go to Midway, I guess, to gas up. I think we started from Midway. I think I missed the point that we didn't go to Pearl Harbor, but from Midway. Anyway, but knowing this, heading away from Midway, yeah, we are really consuming fuel like nothing else. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this because it's finally working. The fuel gauge is working. I got it working, yay! I'll let you have a little look top side. We've got a typical day at sea. As you can see, the waves are rolling along, and we're actually breaking waves here. Look at that. Some of the waves are hitting the bow. Not too violently, but well, yeah. It's a bit more rough sea, the way I like it. Right. Anyway, if something happens, I will report back, as per usual. Okay, we are nearing the Japanese coast now, and we are getting more and more radio traffic about people in our units that actually sank boats, and we haven't sunk a single boat yet, so that's a bit of a shame. But I'm sure we will soon, as we are going into the lion's den. I will report back when there is something to report and something to watch. As you can see, the sea is clear now, very flat, so I expect to be bounced by aircraft any moment, right about now. Anyway, I'll get back once something happens. And we have a contact, and it's a merchant, and it's closing, so I'm gonna go ahead and...
Ahead 1/3.
Okay, where is that thing going? Where is it going? Let's see if we can figure that out by speeding time up a little bit. Oh, okay, it's sailing parallel to us and going south a bit. Okay. Let's go to periscope depth. Tagged. This is a target of opportunity, I guess. And I'm going to periscope depth very deliberately, because I think if I don't, Let's just stop for a moment to figure out where it's heading.
All stop.
And see if our soundman can tell us. Port contact.
Sweeping.
Medium speed closing. Alright, it's closing in with us. Okay. Yeah, the reason I want to know I want no deck gun activity right now. I'm sorry. Is a very logical one. If I use the deck gun right now, okay, we're diving. Perfect. We would be exposed, very much exposed. So, and we don't want that. Let's go to night scope. Let's see what we can see. Oh, right, we don't have to night scope. Where is it? It's at 80 degrees somewhere. It's around.
Current depth 40.
Yeah, get up. Get the scope up. I want to. Where is it? Where is it? That's the sea. It's out there somewhere. I can't tell. But maybe my radio man can. Tell me where he is.
Yes, sir. Sweeping.
80. At 80 degrees exactly. That's where he's hearing in. Alright. I say stop.
Yes, sir. All stop.
What's that sound? Everybody. Anyone knows what's going on? Okay, so this is about a couple of miles off, and we don't know where he's heading exactly. I'm just gonna see if I can figure that out. Is he still closing? He's still closing, medium speed. Okay, alright. Oh wow, are we gonna have a perfect shot at him? That would be great. That would be just fantastic. Looks like it.
Current depth 60.
Alright, let's go back to the night scope, see if we can see him still. So he's not at that angle anymore. I think the night scope is submerged. Yes, it was submerged for a moment there. And there's some really rough waves at night. Oh wait, that's the other one. I don't need this one. I need it down. Okay, doesn't matter. I was pressing the wrong button here. Where is it? Radio man, tell me. Where is it?
Yes, sir. Sweeping.
We don't want to get seen, right? 81, long range. Okay. 81. It's around here somewhere. Sure as heck don't see it yet. But I can hear it. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Everyone quiet.
Sonnet running.
Be really quiet. I'm gonna compress time so it can just slowly get near us. I really wonder where it's going, but I think it's gonna cross our bow at an almost perfect angle. Okay, so it's clearing us now. I'm just gonna back up slight, because I want at least 400 meters between me and that thing. Alright, let's see if we can see him. Can we see it yet? Is that it? Yeah, that looks like it. That looks like it. Alright. Okay, buddy. Tube 1 and 2, opening them. Alright. Let's see if we can measure the distance. It's still at 3 miles. and it's going quite quick. Alright, and we're basically aiming at the front of his bow, so that's a horrible shot. Yeah, let's set the torpedo depth at 5 feet. I don't know what kind of target this is, but most of them have a 5 feet bearing, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can speed this up a little bit more. We now know it's a slow moving Haruna Maru. Haruna Maru. Alright, that's wonderful. Except for the part that I have no idea what a Haruna Maru would do. That sounds really silly. Come on, get me my merchant book. Haruna Maru. Oh no, that's not it. I've got more than enough time to figure out what this thing looks like. I hope. No. Hakushama, blah blah, blah 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 blah. Nippon Maru, German large Haruna Maru. Okay, this is a small 1,500 ton tanker. Ooh, a tanker. That's almost the perfect target, because it will blow itself up if I aim right. Alright, okay. So, alright, we can turn this off now. And we're gonna go for contact or contact influence. I guess contact would do. Are we keeping constant distance between us and that thing? Or is this distance just... I hope it's enough. Yeah, it's gonna be fine, I think. Okay, this is about the distance I need. So, stop. Yes. 400 to 500 meters is what you would require. And we're gonna have that. I think. I'm gonna measure it. Let's measure it. Yeah, 900 yards. 1,000 yards. Almost perfect. Okay, good. Alright, let's head back to this. And back to the night periscope. There we are. There it is. There she blows. Yar. How deep is this thing in the water, I wonder? Draft 15.1 feet. Okay, so those torpedoes are set perfect, I would think. Yeah, turn the book off. There we go. But nonetheless, I want both those torpedoes to hit. I'm gonna make them high-speed torpedoes. High-speed usually bug out on me, so we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait until he hits green. That's probably around 30 degrees, and then I'm gonna tell the launch to launch, basically. So it doesn't know we're here, so that's perfect. Just gonna speed things up slightly. No, let's not speed things up. Speeding up might have bad effects. Bad effects. Okay, we're gonna make that first one a contact one and the other one magnetic, just to make sure that it actually goes off. We would not want that to fail. Alright, okay, and it's almost at the angle that I want it to be. It has quite a bit of speed, actually. Alright. Almost at 30 degrees. 30 degree angle, then things start getting exciting. This is very clearly not a military ship. But well, it's Japanese, so what do we care? Just aiming for the waterline. Just gotta have it at the waterline. There we go. I'm ready with that button now. Tube 1 and 2 are open. This is going to be an almost perfectly aligned shot. As the first one is a contact, I'm going to fire it within a couple of seconds. And the second one is going to follow. Almost there. 20 degrees. I'll press this little button here. Yep. That's tube 1. Tube 2 is going to go at 15. Oh, or we could fire at it right now, I guess. No, 15. 15 is good. There we go. This ought to do it. Yeah, I know. I know where it is. I know exactly where my torpedo is. If these two miss, I'm considering surfacing and putting a couple of shells into it. But I don't think they will miss. I think they will perfectly hit. And they do actually. There we go. No. Yes. No. Oh no. I think they've seen us. Open the second tube, third tube I mean. And the torpedo was not at the right depth. Oh, I think the second one hit. Alright. That last torpedo wasn't necessary, but well. Yeah, this I think the last one actually hit, the magnetic one hit. And she's going down. Oh, okay. In that case, not much to to do but watch the fireworks. The first one didn't hit. It went under just a tad. Should have given it less. Well. As I said, these things burn themselves. There's a couple of crewmen here going into a life raft. Yeah. I don't think the other torpedoes are gonna hit, but that's fine. There's a couple of life rafts going there. Sorry guys, we can't pick anyone up. Orders. Taking it down. Alright, we're gonna complete this exercise, gentlemen, by securing from silent running. And load up the torpedo tubes. And we're gonna return to course.
Yes, sir. Returning to course, sir.
Alright. And I want you to dive to 100 yards.
Yes, sir.
Or feet, or whatever.
New depth. 1, 0, 0.
Yes, sir. 1, 0, 0.
And just take a little detour. We don't want to hit the wreckage.
Yes, new course. 0.
Yes, sir.
New course. 0.
0.
We're all green on the board. That's perfect. And heading down into the depths. Okay, that's the first kill of the campaign. That's a good start.
8, 0.
It's a very good start. I don't mind this one bit. Okay. Alright. I think we can... Let's see where we are in comparison to the boat that we sank. Ah, right there. Okay. Alright. Alright, return to course.
Sir. Returning to course, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, so we're not burning fuel now. We're burning battery. And we've got CO2 to worry about, but that's not an issue yet. I'm sorry. I just hope the crew doesn't warn anyone. Okay. Alright. Just gonna slip away past them and then surface. Time compress a little bit. There we go. And right here, right there, we're gonna surface.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge batteries.
The boat.
Give me some rise on the planes. Blowing main ballast.
Perfect. Going back to our little diesel fuel adventure. Alright, are we up yet? We're not up yet. We are currently rising quickly. Really quickly. Rising. Till we're at about 30, 20 feet, something like that.
Miss, sir.
Yeah, no kidding, it missed. There we go. Can we still see the burning wreck in the distance? Yeah. Oh, we can see the guys in the life raft. Bye, guys in life raft. You're near your coast, so you should be fine. You're gonna have to live with the shame of dishonor, though. Just consider it. You took one for the team. Believe me, I have done that a couple of times in this game already. So, hey, tube 1 is ready, tube 2 is ready, and we're time compressing away till we hit morning. Alright, we're gonna hit the coast in the morning. I don't like that one bit. I want to be. We're gonna hit the Bungo Swido, or whatever it's called, in the afternoon, which is definitely not good. We're gonna have to do that submerged, because it's quite dangerous not to do it submerged. Okay, so but we have to consider that it's only going to be light at 11, so that's around here, I guess. Wait, what? Did we see another ship? Don't tell me we saw another ship. We didn't. We couldn't have. Whoa. Okay, so I'm just gonna check my surroundings because I thought I saw something glitch by on the map. Okay, no, it looks like I'm seeing ghosts. Oh, lovely. That sun coming through my bow because I have SLI. Love it. Fantastic graphics. Amazing. Alright, so the Bungo Swido. Yeah, I know this place very well. In my other Let's Play, as you might know, I did a couple of interesting moves around here, around this bay. I'm currently camping out here with my Shogun Let's Play, so yeah, camping out. Alright, okay, I'm gonna compress time a little bit so that you guys don't see all the boring parts. Okay, so now it's day. Once something happens, I will return to you, and yeah, you'll see me again. Until then.